welcome to Nigeria Infusion. Let me show you how I make this cowfoot and oxtail brown stew. To get started, you want to wash your oxtail and cowfoot. Then you need this ingredient. You need peppercorns, you need stock seasoning, you need some Scotch Bonnet, different colors is absolutely fine, parsley, thyme, spring onions, mixed bell peppers, garlic, and ginger. Then you also need oxtail seasoning as well as browning. Okay, so to get started, you just want to chop up the peppers. You don't have to chop them up fine, just give them any shape, any size. Just chop them up, chop it up any way, any shape, any form. Just chop it up. We're not looking for precision here, we're just looking for chopped pepper. Once you finish chopping it up, just pour it into the cowfoot and oxtail. Then you want to chop up your Scotch Bonnet as well. Listen, it doesn't have to be fine as well. You just want to chop them off roughly and nicely. That's it. That's all you just want. You just don't want to throw them in as a bunch. Then when you finish, you just want to pour it into the bowl as well. Then you move on to the garlic, which you just chop up roughly as well. You know, you just want to chop it up finely, nothing special particular about it. Then you go onto the ginger, you peel it, and then you just cut it up as well and just toss it into the bowl. You just want to pack up everything and put it in the bowl. Then you put your stock seasoning and the peppercorn. The next thing is to add the browning. This is what gives you that dark color. And then you put your oxtail seasoning inside. You just want to put it and then you mix it all up. I actually forgot to add the spring onions and the what's it called, the parsley. So after mixing it, like I'm thinking there's something missing. What haven't I put in this thing? What haven't I put in this thing? Then I went back and I said, damn it, it's the spring onions. Let me chop up the spring onions nicely. You don't want to make it look too pretty. You just want to chop it up and throw it inside the bowl. Okay? Sorry if my Jamaican is not that fresh, but that's how I can speak it. Then you just want to pluck out the thyme, and then everything goes in the bowl. Pour it in the bowl, and you just want to mix it up. Listen. Take time to ask questions if you not understand what I must say right now. Okay? My Jamaican is a bit off, but listen, just ask question. Ask question, mix it up, and then you want to put the foil over it. You just want to put the foil over it. Then leave it for a few hours, then come back the next day or a few hours later, and you just want to stir the meat in a little bit of oil. You just need a little bit. I was a bit nutty because I used a very small pan for a lot of meat, but you know what, it was fine. So I just put everything inside, and then you just want it to fry on all sides. You just want to give it a good mix so that everything will just fry. Don't be turning it every second. Give it time to sort of fry before you turn. Then next thing, you just want to add the remaining liquid into the meat, and then you're going to give it a good mix again so that everything can come together and incorporate together. Look at how beautiful this was. It wasn't done, but it looks so beautiful. It looks gorgeous. That is what you want. You want it to look gorgeous. Then you rinse the bowl with hot water and then pour it into the soup. One thing you must never do is, you know what, let me just go to the next one first. Then you put your more stock seasoning. You don't want to over season it, but put enough so that you know that you have enough. If you don't need more later, add more, but don't do, because it's slow cooking, and slow cooking can be very deceptive. Then you want to add some more chili if it's not hot enough for you. Cover it and just let it start cooking while you're checking up on it once in a while, giving it a mix. And one thing I must say, when you're adding when you're cooking meat, is never go in with cold water. Whenever you're cooking meat, always go in with more hot water and never cold water. What happens is that when you put cold water, what you do is sort of kill the temperature. You make the temperature in the cooking go down, but when you add hot water, it keeps boiling. And when you do that, mostly for meat, the meat becomes tough. So you never ever want to do that. You always want to add hot water so that it keeps up that temperature and not go down. Okay, The more you add cold meat into water, the tougher it's gonna get. So you only want to make sure you add hot water. The next thing we did was to add more hot water because it needed more water. I wasn't doing this in the oven, I was doing this on the cooker so that I'm sure of what I'm doing and I can keep my eyes on the meat. So I just went, anytime I need more water, I would just add more hot water. Never add cold water. I mean, I'm telling you, not add cold water. Don't add cold water. Add hot water. And I was just checking to make sure that everything was cooking and cooking well, because I used 2 different kind of meat. That was the main reason I had it on the cooker. If it was just cow foot or oxtail, I would just put it in the oven and I had the time. So then I went in with some beans, with some white kidney beans. I just tossed that in. When I saw that the meat was about to finish cooking, I just put that in. Listen, ask questions. You can use kidney beans, you can use any other beans that you want to use, but this is the one I went for. At this point, the meat was soft, succulent, juicy, nicely tasting. Then I went in with some parsley just to add a bit of earthy colorness and earthy feeling to it, and then give it a stir and just let everything come together like food made in marriage heaven. It was so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Remember to remake as well and share with me your creation. This was paired with a very, very lovely mango salad. Thank you for watching and I'll see you later.